G'day and welcome to another video. In today's video I have an unboxing and I have purchased some bag bases and I wanted to try them out. I've never used these before of any style or description, and I really wanted to give them a go to see what they're like, because I do have a video tutorial planned for them, so I wanted to get them, test them out, see if it works. Is it what I need it to, is it going to do what I need it to do? So it came in a package and I got 2 crochet hooks. I don't know why I need 2. Oh, actually they're different sizes. I didn't notice that before because they're the same colour. Wait a minute. Are they different sizes? No, they are not different sizes. These are a 2mm. I have absolutely no idea what that is in the American terms, like the letters, so I will look it up and put it on the screen for you. So I've got 2 2mm crochet hooks. And I've got a parcel. Just pull that out of there. Now I'm not sure if I ordered 1 pack or 2, because it just seems to be all in the same one. They look like they're all different colours. I ordered this probably 3 weeks ago, so it's sitting on my table for a week at least. So I'm not quite sure what's in the package. So let's just get that stuff out of there. More plastic. But it does look... Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Each one is individually wrapped. Okay, so we have a gold one. A red one. And you'll see it's got little feet on the bottom. Has little feet on the bottom. And we've got a brown one. A pink. Oops. It's the same colour on both sides, so I might be showing you the back or the front. I don't know. But pink. Lovely light pink. This one... Is that brown or black, that one? Oh, wait a minute, this one here might have been a black one. Let's take the plastic off. It looks brown. I don't know. Would you call that brown? I think it might supposed to be black. I'm not in natural daylight here, so... No, it is. It's actually a brown, because there is a black one in there. I've just seen it. So that's a chocolate dark brown. Really, really nice. And then this one is more of a tan brown, a cream, and then this one is the black one. Now that I've seen this one, that one is definitely a brown. And then last but not least is a grey one. So what do I want to practice on? I'm going to choose the pink one because I think that's cute. Let's get this out of here. So let me know, have you ever used one of these bag bases before? I haven't. So we've got little feet on the top. So these are, let's measure. Got my trusty tape measure, colour coordinating. These are 6 inches or 15 centimetres across. So I'll put that on the screen for you. So surely you're not supposed to crochet with that, because look at the size of the hole. Like, that's easily going to go through there. Let's see. This is a 4mm or a G size crochet hook. That does go through, what's this one? That's the same size. Okay, so it looks like the 4mm or the G is the biggest that will go through there. I've literally done no research on how to use these. I have just got some Red Heart Super Saver. I'm literally going to practice on this. These colours will probably not go together. You'll notice it's the same colour as that because it was literally still sitting on my tutorial desk. So I'm going to have the wrong side, so the right side would be the bit with the feet. The wrong side would be this bit, because this would be inside your bag. I'm going to crochet into it. I just noticed that hole there. It's not poked through. Okay, so I'm just going to put my crochet hook through. This is probably a really bad colour to use against this jumper. Let's change. Let's go to grey. That will stand out more. So this isn't a tutorial. I'm just going to see. Oh, goodness, get out. Just going to see what they're like. So wrong side, which is the bit where it's flat. On the other side are my feet. Just there. Put my crochet hook through. Grab my yarn and pull it through. Yeah, a 4mm or a G works. Personally, I think that if I use this smaller hook, I'm going to split my yarn and it's not going to be much fun to use. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Let me turn around. I'm going to pull through. Maybe if we go through that again and do another single crochet, go into the next hole, pull up, make a single crochet. I'm going to do 2 in each. Don't worry if you can't see, it's not. It's really hard to do this. Now I know why I film tutorials the way I do and not like this. So I'm just going in with my crochet hook and working 2 single crochets in each one. I am loving that edging. Can you see that? That's so nice. Alright, so let's work all the way around. It's a little tiny bit awkward, obviously, because it's not like regular crochet, because you've got to go around this base, but not so awkward that you wouldn't be able to do it. My yarn is getting stuck already. Story of my life. Story of my life. Got 2 in there. So you can see it's a tiny bit awkward. I feel a little bit awkward, but it's just because I'm not used to holding onto something like this when I crochet, or wiggling my crochet hook this direction. Oops, what have I done there? What have I done? Oh, I did a slip stitch. That's not what I want. I want a single crochet. It's all about trying to get the right angle with videos so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. This is obviously not my normal way I film tutorials. So I'm going to fast forward until we get to the other end. crocheted all the way around. I just need to join my thing. I think that looks really cool. I've just realised I've crocheted on the wrong side. I need to make a note for that in case I make a tutorial. Well, when I make the tutorial, because now I'm going to crochet up this way, and that's the inside of our bag. So you need to crochet on the outside looking at the pegs. Oh, doesn't matter. We shall just join that. Crochet, that's gonna... You know what, I'm just going to turn it around. No one is going to know. No one's going to know. Except you. Don't tell anyone. This is just a practice. Luckily, we had a practice because we've just realised that we were on the wrong side. So I've just turned it around so I can just crochet into the correct side. Because I'm wondering if that's too many stitches to crochet into. Don't know. Because what you want to do, you want this next round to go upways. Like you want it to start to form the side of your basket. You don't want it to like lay flat like a pancake. Ooh, by doing it back to front, you do get these little, oops, can't show you up there, you won't be able to see it. These little loops here, you do get that on it. Do you get that on the other side? Nope. Well, there's that. And honestly, like, you cannot even tell that that's the back. The only difference is those little bobbles there. So if you did accidentally do it back to front, it's literally, no one's going to know because you're looking at these threads here that go into the holes. And then it doesn't look any different. Well, that's a bonus. But I am going to crochet around. I'm literally just doing single crochets. I want to crochet all the way around to see how this yarn is going to behave. Okay, let's have a quick look at it. Well, that's not too bad. Let me see. Position it so you can see it. See how this edge is actually sticking up? Well, that's good. It seems to be... See, yeah, see there? It's sticking up. It will once you crochet all the way around. So that's good. We figured out what we need to do there. Quite like these. I don't quite like that little... These little ridges here. That adds that little extra detail. Okay, so it is bendy, but for the size of it, it doesn't have to be too stable. Like, I don't think it's, once it's crocheted around, I don't think it's going to be too flexible. Let's see if we can bring this yarn to the back. And of course you would just sew in your ends. Well, I like that. I need to plan a project for these. I think these are really cool. I think I got 8 in the paddock. My gosh. I got 8 in the bundle that I got. I'm pretty sure it was just one bundle now I'm thinking of it, because I don't remember having to choose colours, because some of those colours I may not have chose myself. But having 8 in the packet is pretty good, and I'm sure you can just buy one single if you wanted to. And there is a link for these below. And when you make a purchase on Amazon for anything, as long as you follow my link, I make a little tiny commission, and it makes the video tutorials and the written patterns free for you to access. So that is great. If you need to buy something on Amazon, let's say you need to buy cat food, if you come to this video, use my link, then buy your cat food and don't buy these, I still get a commission. It's just when you use my link to make a purchase. I'm actually really happy with that, and I'm happy how that's crocheted up. The 4mm for me, the size G crochet hook, worked quite well. You could change crochet hook sizes after you finished doing the base round, if you wanted to, if you found that was a little bit too small. This is a worsted weight yarn. If I hadn't said before, it's a 10 ply in Australia, or about an Aran weight in the UK. I have not tested it with, this is a double knit number 3 yarn, or a 8 ply here in Australia. I haven't tested it with that yet, but I did get that yarn out to give that a go as well. I quite like the chunkiness of the 10 ply Aran weight or number 4 yarn, which is what this is. I do quite like that, and it's quite sturdy. Very exciting. So stay tuned for something that I make with these. I think these were a good purchase. And I noticed I did different sizes and also different shapes. So if you've made anything with a base like this, let me know below. What did you make with it? Right this moment, I'm seeing bags, or maybe a little basket with a little base. That's all I can picture right now. What other ideas would you use it for? I really like them. They feel quite nice. They're quite soft. They're not scratchy at all. I'd say that's like maybe a vinyl canvas or something on the bottom. I like it. I do like it. So there will be a tutorial for these. I already have a plan in my head to make something, and I think it'd be really cute. So stay tuned for that. If you are on TikTok, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, because once you have 1,000 followers, you can actually go live over there on TikTok, and I think I've got about 450 at the moment. So thank you to all those people who've already come over and followed me over there. Yeah, I've got about 450, and it's July 2024. So hopefully I can get to my 1,000 goal. I want to try and get there before the end of the year. That would be amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like me to talk about next. Is there something you would like me to purchase to try it out? Let me know. Chuck it in the comments section down below. And until next time, happy crochet.